Okay, so apparently I know who AD is. This is one of, if not the most popular video that I have done on comment below and let me know. 15,499 views. I guess with my view that I'm doing now, that will finally tick over to 500. Yeah, so thank you to everyone who watched this video. I'm sure you remember it. Let's have a little watch.
Hey, all the pretty little liar fans out there, Francois T back, and I am finally going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I'm going to do a theory video, and I'm excited about it because I think I've known who AD is for quite a few weeks now, and I think I've put the puzzle pieces together, but I thought I'd create a video because all of you guys have done such great theory videos, but I'm going to say right now, there's not going to be any writing on your screen, we're not going to be showing pictures, I'm not going to be cutting to a scene, I'm just going to be talking, and that may be quite boring because these days, to you guys, because these days we're so used to having written theories, but I'm not going to do that. I love written theory videos, but the reason I stopped myself from doing a theory video was because I didn't want to write them, I wanted to say it. But I've decided, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a theory video before PLL ends, so let's get into it. But before we do,
I just want to say this. Yeah, so I remember exactly what I was going through when I was saying that in the video. So yeah, you guys might remember that back in the day, whenever we saw theory videos, the words were written on the screen. So there might be music, there might not be, but there would be like paragraphs that were written and like a slideshow. People weren't talking, they were just writing what their theories were. And it sort of, as I said, I'm freaking out about the finale, it sort of freaked me out that, yeah, like, I was going to do this differently. But I was going to be unapologetic about it at the same time and just sort of say, look, this is me. I want you to know I'm not going to edit anything or whatever. You're not going to have writing or pictures or whatever. You're just going to have me. And you know what? You guys seem to embrace that, which is really good. And that's why I feel like Comment Below and Let Me Know has been able to continue, because I've never been one to want to edit and show pictures or words or whatever. I just want to be able to sit here and talk to you guys, and you embrace that. So that's really, really awesome. Let's just have a quick listen to the start of this video for the sake of memories. Here we go.
I need to shout out some of my favorite theorists, okay, you guys, because I've been saying I would do this for ages. So, a shout out to about a motive and a means. The motive needs to be strong enough for the person to do what it is that they are doing. It needs to be something that really makes them go, oh, look, I need to get back with the girls for something. The means, well, I mean, they need to have the ability to pull this off. And for me, that cancels out a lot of people, because I think the means is easier to look at as far as discounting people from being AD. I mean, you know, yeah, they could have secret stuff that we don't know about, but, I mean, when you look at certain people, you just go, yeah, you really don't have the means to pull this off. Like, for example, Emily. Emily is not AD. I will be blown away if Emily was AD. One person, and I couldn't find the video, so I'm sorry, but one person I saw did an Emily is AD theory article. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I just don't think she has the means to pull it off. So, or motive, really. Why would she want to hurt her friends? So yeah, means-wise, we need someone who can develop things. We need someone who can send bitchy text messages. We need someone who knows what makes the girls tick. We need someone who has enough money, I guess, to pull all this off. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Motive-wise, we need someone who has something that has happened to them that's infected them in such a big, massive way to make them become AD. Because, I mean, come on, like, sure, we get upset from time to time, but, I mean, I've never done this before, and if I did, it would be inspired by Pretty Little Liars, but, I mean, of my own, you know, fruition, I've never stalk someone by text because I'm so upset. There would have to be a huge reason behind it. So here is my thought. Marlene gave me like this huge light bulb ding moment when she said,
the first mention of the ding! These days the ding is attributed to the bell. Hit that notification bell, ding! But now it's a light bulb moment, ding! Anyway, let's go.
PLL is going to come full circle. And so I went, okay, that's interesting. I wonder how they're going to do that. Maybe...
Oh, Francois, you're going to be really disappointed. What you think Marlene means by full circle, you're way off. You're giving her way too much credit. What Marlene means, and this will not give away AD to you at all. What Marlene means is that she's gonna have some little frickin' snot-nosed bleeder kids come in the last 30 seconds to show that the Pretty Little Liars cycle will continue on forevermore. It's gonna be crap, and it's gonna piss you off. But anyway, let's hear what you had to say, around, the 21st of May this year.
Ali is AD, and maybe she was all along. I don't think it's Ali. I don't think Ali's even on the team, let alone being AD, but that was my first thought.
But how great would it have been if it was Ali? And I'm not just saying that. I think it would have been fantastic if it was Ali, because AD, she was AD all along, she was the bitchy girl all the time, and when she ran away and all that, it was because, so that she could be AD, and, and people thought she was dead, but she was AD the whole time. That would just have been so much better. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up.
I went, full circle.
3 guesses?
Ezra, maybe, I don't know, because Ezra sort of started this whole thing with him and Arya. I think that was the first big thing we saw, so is it Ezra? I don't think it's Ezra. And then I went, what would be the best way? If I was, so that's why I rather than going, let's look at clues, I went, if I was writing the show, and I was writing the finale and the reveal of AD, what would be the best way to come full circle? And then it hit me.
Do you guys know who I'm gonna say? Here we go.
AD, if we are coming full circle with AD, has to be the first A, right? It makes so much sense. That's how you come full circle. You go, we have someone who's A, but then that A has the game stolen from them. To come full circle, they steal the game back, and now are AD.
Are you listening, Marlene King? Are you listening? Can you hear me? Can you see me? This is what you do. You take A, have the game stolen from A, fine, and then A steals the game back. So much better than what you freaking did. God, and I am not even a writer for a TV freaking show.
So they were A, someone else was Uber A, and now they are AD. And I am so totally on board with this. Now, if you guys have watched the show, I haven't said the name, but you know who I'm talking about because I already said. It's the person that was the first A. I think, and I am so convinced, and everyone else seems to be so convinced that it's not, that I talk to, but I am so...
Which is so true. Anytime I would say to people, the first A, which as we know is Mona, anytime I would say to people, that Mona's AD, no, Francois, it's not Mona, oh my god, get that out of your head, they will not do that, they will not go there again, but I was so convinced, as I said, oh my god, I was yes, it is, it has to be, it just makes so much sense that it's Mona, it has to be Mona.
So convinced that AD is Mona Vanderwall. I am so convinced it is. Now, she could be working with people, I'm sure she is. She could potentially be working with Lucas, and that's how she got the money. We don't know much about how much money she has now, so maybe she has enough money to do it herself, who knows?
Oh my god, Lucas was never freaking anything. Oh my god, how sad is that? Because as I said, I was convinced that with Mona and she could be working with Lucas. Lucas was nothing! Lucas was a good boy who was made to look bad. Oh.
But I am so convinced it is her. Means, my word, Mona can do things that Caleb can't do. So, I mean...
Damn straight she can. Woman power.
She is the most tech-savvy, text and message bitchy, person that I know on this show.
You convinced?
So that's means. And money-wise, it's either her money or it's Lucas's money and Lucas is helping her. I don't mind either way. If she's AD or she and Lucas are AD.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Francois, but it's neither of them. Alright guys, we'll be back. A very good question, a pertinent question, a remarkable question. Speaking of PLL, what actually happened that night?
Hey guys, Francois T here, so excited to be here. There is so much we have to talk about prior to this last episode for Pretty Little Liars, and right now, like, I am seriously doing my head in with all of these things that I've been looking at, and theory videos, and articles, and questions, and oh my goodness, like, seriously, I'm tearing my hair out at the moment. But, I mean, I would expect no less from this great mystery show that makes us question every little thing that we see. I mean, seriously, a leaf could fall down from a tree and we could be like, oh my god, is that a clue? Does that connect back to something that we saw in the past? Who knows? So, I mean, seriously, I'm going absolutely nuts.
But how funny and true is that though? Like, I'm sorry if you weren't as into it as I was, different opinion, different story, that's fine. But seriously, that's how over-analytical my mind was going during PLL. That a leaf could fall off a tree, and I could wonder, oh, the leaf is brown, and Spencer has brown hair. Does that mean Spencer's AD? Remember how we just went crazy with the smallest details? Oh my god. You don't get that anymore these days. The Pretty Little Liars finale sucked, but the show in general was fascinating, in a word. It was really well done, up until the final episode.
Before I go any further in this video, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, to the comment below and let me know family. Right now, you guys, this is really awesome. I've actually surpassed my my target. I wanted 250 subscribers by the time AD was revealed. I now have 256, so woohoo! Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed. If you have not subscribed to the comment below and let me know channel, then please do so, and turn on your notifications. And
have you noticed how I've stopped talking about the the amount of subscribers that I have? I think I just finally got to a stage where I was like, you know, it's whatever amount of subscribers I have is totally fine, because at the end of the day, we're all a family anyway. So the numbers stopped mattering to me as time went on, and I started valuing you guys as people rather than the amount of numbers that I had attributed to my channel. But anyway, let's just try and grab one random thought, and then we'll move on to the next thing, because this video has gone on long enough anyway, as it always does.
That was a darker side to her. We've also seen other dark sides to Emily in certain situations, but they do come up rather sparingly, leading us to believe that Emily is a really sweet person, and someone that could never have the ability to be AD. But it would be a huge shock, and what the fans have been saying for a very long time is that, unlike me who wants a really good reveal that connects to something, a lot of fans are saying they just want to really be shocked. And I think that Emily would be a huge shock, and I mean, certainly Marlene could come up with this great way to connect her to being AD for sure.
Oh my god, can I actually blame the fans for the reveal? As I said in this video, I wanted stuff that connected to things, but if the fans just wanted to be shocked, then maybe Marlene did do the right thing and gave us someone we didn't know. That's a shock. Does it connect to anything? In a very haphazardous way. But there you go. So yeah, I remember that. I was all for Emily for AD. Hashtag M is AD. But yeah, of course, it did not happen. But there you go. Oh my god. I so totally remember doing this. I remember planning this because it was, as this says down here, our last chance before the finale chat. And I was like, okay, I'm going to reveal that I am AD. And I wasn't the only person that did, but I was the first person I know that actually did a video on it. But yeah. Oh my god, I just have to rewatch this. Just so you know, I have not gone back and seen all these videos. I'm watching them all at the same time as you guys. Oh god. Taking a bit long.
Do not attempt to adjust your cell phone, or your laptop, your iPads, or your PCs. Francois could not be here tonight, so I thought I would come instead. It's high time you learned exactly who I am. I am AD.
I look like a freaking Eskimo! I am AD in a little Eskimo hood. Oh, that's so funny! Oh, I love it! God, that's good. How long ago was that? June 27, 2017. Oh my god, that was funny. Let's go to a random point in the chat, shall we? This is one of the
personalities. I think it's a possibility. Haley says, I feel like if there is a twin, they should be revealed in the last episode. I don't like it when shows, it should have been revealed in the last, as in the episode gone by, episode 19. I don't like it when shows jam everything into one episode. I completely agree with you, Haley. I'm hoping it's not the case, but we'll have to see. MC says, I haven't just bought a single entry for the Radley Therapy Sessions. I bought a whole season ticket. Yay! Good to know you're going to be on board with us, MC. Buy
Good work, MC.
as many tickets as you can, everyone, because we're going to be doing many therapy sessions. Trust me, we are.
Yeah, we're going to need them.
Promise you. Haley says, I still believe that Arya used to be in Radley. Yeah, I think there's definitely something to that.
Oh yeah, totally. Alright, let's just fast forward this, and then we can get to the reveal.
6447, which I don't know what that means. You have to let me know. Oliver says, also, why does Mary never make references to Charlotte, but then always go on about Spencer being the only good thing she's ever done? Is she not their daughter? So maybe Charlotte wasn't a good thing. I'm still confused about that myself, to be honest, Oliver. Landon says, Francois, will you be reading more of your book? I so much enjoyed chapters 1 to 3. Thank you so much, Landon. Yes, I definitely will. I'm going to do a lot of things.
Unrelated to PLL.
Okay, so once again, at the start of this chat, I revealed myself to be AD. Black hoodie. Hello, I'm AD. Although
now I feel like I'm more like Kenny from South Park.
I'm talking like that, I'm not AD, but yeah, so that's why I have the black eyeliner. I'm AD. Oh, wow, that looks really terrible.
Yeah, doesn't it?
I'm AD.
I should have had the inside of the hood be black, but I've actually had this jacket for like 2 years or something. And it was the closest I could have. Hopefully it works for you all. Alright, let's go to the next one. So, before I show you the next clip, we have to look at the picture. Look at this. Look at this picture. And how happy I am. And look at this. I am pissed off. My AD was better. I can laugh about it now.
7 years. 7 freaking seasons, more than 7 years of my life watching this damn show, thinking that we were going to get the best reveal ever. We came up with so many good theories, you guys, and then they gave us this stupid crap. I'm sorry, I'm not satisfied at all with the way that this ended. The only thing that satisfied me of this whole episode, excuse me, I've been like crying throughout the episode because I'm so upset with it. The only thing that satisfied me in this whole episode was the end with Mona having trapped Alex and Mary. Like, that was funny, I love that. But the end, even with Addison having gone missing, it was just lame. By the time we got to it, it was just stupid. So basically I'm just, thought I would record how I'm feeling like directly after I've watched it. Like, I've just finished watching it and here I am.
It was definitely a knife to the heart moment. Like I say in this video, I was crying throughout the episode going, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what has Marlene done to us? Because by this time, comment below and let me know, we had grown as a family and we were all talking about PLL and how great the episode prior to the finale was. And I just kept thinking, what the fuck has Marlene done to us? Like, this is just so wrong.
The reveal of Alex was just stupid. Yes, we predicted it. Well, I didn't want to believe it and I kept saying no frickin' twins.
That's true. No frickin' twins! Marlene, are you listening?
And then it happened. But I'm gonna go way beyond that. First of all, the way they put this together was just so dumb. It was uninspired, it was mishmashed together like something stupid. Like, Marlene went, okay, let's just come up with something at the last minute. Really, how dumb was this? Oh, so there was another baby that Mary gave birth to, and they found her, and she got to meet Charlotte, then she found out Charlotte died, and she wanted to find out who Charlotte's killer was. I mean, so dumb. And where's the team? Like, seriously, okay, Jenna helped, but she's still blind as a bat. No, I'm not on board with that at all. Who made the board game? Alex said that she used the board game. Who the frig made the board game? Now, okay, I haven't seen the A-list rap party yet, so I'm gonna see that in a minute, but...
Oh, don't worry, friends. Why, the A-list rap party ain't gonna tell you crap.
Just from the episode alone, who the frig made the board game? What happened that night? We didn't get any more answers about what happened that night. Why?
Preach, dude, preach.
Why? Because Marlene prefers to spend time dealing with frickin' ships and their romantic lives, and I just don't care. We knew this was going to happen, but I didn't think there would be this much involvement with, Ezra and Arya and frickin' Spencer and Toby, and oh my god, that as well. Like, I was very disappointed for a very long time. I sort of zoned out a little bit. Like, I stayed as connected as I could to get all the information, but once I realized for sure that it was Alex, I was like, yeah, okay, this is just ridiculous. But when Alex started doing flashbacks of scenes that she was in, okay, we may have expected the possibility of her being at the airport, but other things like her and Toby, no, that's when I full on started crying. I was like, that is just ridiculous, no. Oh, so heartbreaking.
It really was completely heartbreaking that she kissed Toby. That really got to me. There's only been a few couples in shows that I absolutely love and would be like willing to die on the sword for, and Spoby was one of them. I loved Spencer and Toby. I mean, I love Spaleb too, but in a different way. But I loved Spoby so much, and the fact that freaking Alex did that really broke my heart.
That you go to Radley High or something? What the heck is Radley High? Yeah, no, it was just no substitute.
As you can see, this is the Radley Sanitarium Compulsory Therapy Session number 1. I'm only going to show number 1, but I just want to show a few highlights of this. Remember, our very first chat after the finale.
Brittany says, there were so many twins. I know, ridiculous. Way too many twins. And, like, seriously, I mean, how Cece related can you make this be? In that Cece had an issue trying to protect her family. So did Alex. She was trying to protect her family, Cece. So, just so completely unoriginal. It was just so stupid. Ellen says, like, seriously, in the next decades, Rosewood will be populated, excuse me, just by the Hastings and Dillerences. Yeah, exactly. Brittany says, Maya knew. I wanted Maya, not Hadley. Yeah, me either. Isabella says, what the heck was that? Thank you for being here, Isabella. I completely agree with you. What the heck was that? Ellen says, and where was Paige? Not that I liked her that much, but she was in the series a lot. I completely agree. It felt out of place to not have Paige there at the end. Brittany says, Daddy Hastings was quite the field player. Yes, he was. Ellen says, just like Lucas, where was he? Yes. So someone corrected me. Lucas was there right at the start with the whole tap dancing thing and Jenna riding by on a bloody horse. What the was that? I'm so sorry. That was just dumb.
And what I'm also sorry about is the fact that I didn't allow myself to swear in earlier videos, so what the fuck was that? Like, seriously? Jenna, I'm on a horse. Like, that just pissed me off. I remember how... watching this takes me back to, look how tense I am. I'm like, what the fuck was this shit that I just watched, that I just spent freaking 7 seasons watching and trying to work out what the fuck, who AD was and all the other things to find out that we're gonna get a shit finale where we spent most of the time on fucking Arya and Ezra getting married and freaking Hannah and how she needs to put her legs in the air to have a freaking child, which no one cares about. Like, that could be done in a movie, but no, Marlene. God, that's making me really, really, really upset again.
Like, that was setting us up for the disaster that was to follow, because I don't know what that was. Was it a dream? Like, ugh, I don't know. Isabella says, the whole episode wasn't horrible. There were some good moments, but the reveal, like, what? Yeah, and I think the reveal was the biggest moment, so that's why, for me, it left a very bitter taste in my mouth. Brittany says, Jenna didn't really do much other than realize that Spencer wasn't Spencer. Exactly right. I wanted Jenna to do a heck of a lot more. The fact that she grabbed Addison's arm and then said, oh, I am still blind, but, you know, whatever the heck she said, well, that disappointed me. Why is Jenna still blind? Like, oh my god, Marlene, seriously. Paley's here saying, hi, Paley, thank you so much for being here. Certainly feel free to vent away. I know a lot of you guys agreed with me and you wanted to vent, so vent away. Brittany says, Mona with them as her dolls seemed perfect. That I agree with. I loved that Mona in the future ended up opening up a doll shop. I did love that whole scene from the start when she was selling dolls through to us getting that reveal of Mary and Alex. I loved that. So that whole Mona scene was good. I admit that. MC says, hi everyone, this is a dark day today. Yes, it is. I could not find a black veil, unfortunately, but if I could, I would have been wearing it as a funeral to Pretty Little Liars. Not
I kid you not, I actually looked around my house for a black veil and I couldn't find it. So, I'm dead serious. I would have worn a black veil if I could have.
because it's over, but because Marlene basically killed it. She did. She basically grabbed a knife and stabbed it repeatedly. She killed it. Denise says, hi Denise, thank you so much for being here on this grim day. Ellen says, yes, Jenna with the end game, and it was just for money. She almost came when she read Endgame. Yeah, so, like, I don't understand this whole connection with Jenna and the Braille thing. What the hell was the point? How did we not see more of that? That really frustrates me to no end. So she got the book, and then next thing we know, she's out on the streets with Mrs. Hastings. I'm so confused. Brittany says, don't want to be boring, but I honestly did not care for this finale. Oh, honey, don't worry about saying that, because that's the least of what I'm going to say. I did not care for it at all.
Yeah, no, honestly, it very much was disappointing. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Okay, so I really don't want to revisit this video, but it was a part of the experience. For those of you who have seen it and who have supported me since, I thank you. What I wanted to do here was a couple of different things. I wanted to be honest and tell you guys a little bit about me, but at the same time I wanted to reveal, as I say here, the truth about alcohol abuse and domestic violence. Here's just 2 minutes of this clip.
He took it to the next level, and that's when it started getting really physical.
So I'm talking here about an ex that I had that I was in a relationship with for about 5 years.
And it really freaked me out. Grabbed me again by the scruff of the neck, threw me against the wall. I raced out of the room, and we had a dividing door, I guess you could say. Well, when I say dividing, it's still an actual door, it's not like a concertina, between the lounge and the hallway. And you sort of need to push if you're going through the lounge and pull if you're coming from the hallway. I raced into the hallway and slammed my back against the door because I was freaking out at this moment, thinking, oh my god, like if he has like 5 more minutes, I don't know if I'm going to be alive anymore. It was really, really freaky. He was trying to get through the door, he was kicking the door and everything, trying to push it, and I was doing everything I could to just hold that damn door. And normally in real life he's much stronger than me, but I think what helped me there was that I had a lot of adrenaline rushing around in me, that I was able to hold that door, and thank God I could. Next thing I know, he starts smashing things, and what I realized very quickly was the first things that he smashed were all of my candles. And eventually I heard him sit down on the couch and put on some TV, and this probably took a good half hour, 45 minutes, but it felt like much longer. And I remember opening the door and seeing all of my candles smashed and in bits all over the floor, and it was absolutely horrific that he could do that. Like, can you imagine, like, if you're Catholic or Christian and you're with someone who's not, and what they do is grab every cross and smash it on the floor? Like, I just couldn't believe that he'd done that. Of course, not too much later, because it was late at night, he went to bed and he demanded that I clean it up, and of course I did, and it wasn't easy. But this was when I was starting to really think about how the hell I'm going to get out of here, because I knew that if I stayed there any longer, I probably wouldn't survive. So,
yeah, I can't personally watch anymore. If you would like to, you can see the title down here, and you can go and watch that. But I personally just can't watch it anymore because it's just PTSD provoking. So let's move on to something a little more happy. But I put that in here because it was a part of the year. And as I say, was to let you know a little more about me, but also to expose the truth about alcohol abuse and domestic violence. And I got some really supportive comments from people as well, which was so nice. Yeah, so Angels going on about boozing, no problems at all. M Witty, sorry you have to go through that. Thank you for sharing your experience, Creative Network. Thank you for sharing your story. From Landa, Maria Ann, so sorry this happened to you, and thank God you're okay. So people were very supportive, which is very, very nice. Thanks, guys. I really do appreciate that. From something really sad to something really fun and funny. A completely new experience, something that I wanted to try, and you can see all the videos over here. Francois tries American food. This was the very first video I did on trying American food. Let's have a quick look at this. This was so much fun.
Hey guys, Francois T here. Welcome to my very first video installment. I'll be doing a few of me trying American food. I'm very, very excited about this. Yay! So you can tell I got a beautiful American flag in the background. I got a delivery today and I'm so excited. So we're going to be trying 3 different foods today, and then I'm going to do some more videos and try some other things as well. I don't want to try it all at once because I'll probably get sick if I try too many things at once, but I'm very excited. I can't wait any longer. So, first thing I'm actually going to try is this. This is saltwater taffy caramel cheesecake.
I have to say, I was so excited to try the saltwater taffy because I'd seen it in so many shows and films and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell is this thing? Like, I have to try this. I've had two experiences now of saltwater taffy. One was the caramel cheesecake or whatever that one was called, and the other one was key lime. I hated the key lime. The key lime was absolutely disgusting. But let's see what I thought of this one.
I'm looking forward to trying this because ever since I heard about it on TV, I've been like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this saltwater taffy? Is what it's about. So let's try and open it. Excellent. So they come in this sort of like twisty wrapper thing. Twisted wrapper, I should say. Okay, I'm either going to love this or I'm going to hate it. I decided to go with caramel cheesecake because I love caramel and I love cheesecake. So let's hope this works for me. So this is sort of what it looks like. It looks a bit weird actually. Alright, let's try it, shall we? It's hard. It is very salty. Oh my god. Wow. It's very chewy too. Very salty and very chewy. Okay. Wow. It's not what I was expecting. I was expecting very much like a caramel cheesecake flavour, and all I keep getting is like salt. I mean, it's sweet at the same time, but I keep getting salt, and more salt. Then again, if you think you've had something salty, you should try a Dutch product called Zwarte. Oh my goodness, it is like very salty. Anyway.
That's so true. Maybe in 2018 I should try Dutch products for you guys. I mean, I've tried them already before anyway, but I can do it again. And Zwarte bolle would definitely be something that I would try. It is sweet on the outside, sort of like a hard candy ball of, say, caramel, let's say. And then and then when you suck away at it, like you will with a normal hard-boiled candy lolly, it dissolves in your mouth. In the middle of this candy is like a pocket of salt. And the salt, once you suck away enough at the candy, the salt just bursts into your mouth. That is much more salty than the saltwater taffy. I must say though, after having about, say, 2 or 3 of the caramel cheesecake saltwater taffies, I grew to love them. I think I got through them within like 2-3 days. And the pack was huge. There was maybe like 100 saltwater taffies or something in there. There was quite a few in there. Me, I definitely grew to love them. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! We have to do this one! Flooded by Fairy!
Hey guys, now I know that this is probably kind of really poor taste, but ever since October 27, 2014, as you can see the date down here, there has been a video that's been circling around YouTube. As you can see, it has 8,475,000.
Let's get to it. I want to just see the video. So funny.
Okay, like, I know that's so mean and I probably shouldn't say it, but listen to the way she talks.
This is my new photo by Fairy, and I'm going to show you how it works. First,
And we'll just do it again.
This is my new photo by Fairy, and I'm going to show you how it works. First, you put it on here.
So, okay, so as you can tell, it's like, this is my photo by Fairy, and I'm going to show you how it works, because I am a very proud kid, and I'm going to show you, like, I have no problem with anyone doing a YouTube clip, but just the way she talks always, I don't know, it got to me. Like, I probably shouldn't say that, as I said, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I just find this so funny. So she's going to show everyone how her Flutter by Fairy works, because she's so good at her Flutter by Fairy, and everyone just has to watch her with her Flutter by Fairy. Well, turns out, her Flutter by Fairy had her own opinion of this little girl. And here's what she ended up doing. Have a look.
Then you press the watch it button.
Photo by Fairy. She's
Oh no!
no, it's in poor taste.
It is in poor taste, but it's so funny, and people tended to like it. I don't know if I had video comments on here or not. Yeah, I do. Yeah, see, that was so funny. Thanks for sharing, laughing, still hilarious after all these years. Lol, lol. People liked that I did this video, which is so good. But oh my god, just so good. Flutter by Fairy. This is my Flutter by Fairy. Let me show you how to Flutter by Fairy. And it's like, well, Flutter by Fairy had her own opinion because she wanted to commit suicide and go in the fire. Oh my god, still funny to this day. Okay, so I was trying to consider, like, I took a while actually trying to consider whether or not to show this video. For obvious reasons to some. But anyway, I had to show us doing our thing that we used to do. Remember how we would all come on and chat together with voice? This is where, it's the first one that I've seen. So when was this one done? August 23rd, 2017. This is where we went from me coming to you guys all the time with my videos and just you guys typing to me actually getting to know you guys as people. And so, I will do that one again, so don't put this one in. Okay, so I fought over the idea of whether or not to show this one, but I felt like it was necessary because this was the day where we sort of went from, you know, me doing videos and you guys writing to me to actually me getting to know you guys on a personal level when we did our little chats, which was so much fun. And we really should do another one very, very soon. That will be really, really awesome. I'm so happy I have this. It came under the heading of the Fosters live chat because we spoke about Fosters first and then went into doing this stuff, doing Hangouts, which was really awesome. And the date was August 23rd, 2017. Let's have a bit of a listen to this, shall we?
Likewise, I don't want to predict too far ahead, but I can see Mariana potentially do similar to what Lena does when she gets older. Maybe not now, but when she gets older.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And speaking of Lena, why haven't we seen anything going on with this school? Has it been chartered? Hasn't it been? Is there still a fight? Isn't there? Where are the parents? What is the vote at?
I agree. Like, I think that was so important in, like, the beginning, and then I don't want it to be something that they use to, like, fill up, like, those last final episodes, so that way we're stuck waiting, and, like, that was the last shit that we caught on. I'm like, you know what, if that's the problem, address it from the beginning to the middle, and then leave the end for all the good stuff.
Completely agree. Yeah.
Yep. I was just thinking about that Brandon thing again. I really honestly wish Courtney would have come out and told Brandon instead of him just finding it.
So, even though this was a Foster's chat, you sort of get the gist here. So, we have Tori and Skylar. We also have President A in this one, and Marissa. And it was, yeah, this was very interesting. It was the first time that I actually got to start talking to you guys and getting to hear your voice, which was really, really awesome. And yeah, it sort of became more than just, you know, host of the channel and subscribers to us actually getting to know one another on a different level. So this was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that I got to experience it. Thanks to everyone who got involved in the Hangouts. I really appreciate it. And yeah, maybe we can do another Hangouts really soon. Maybe we can do one for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day or something. Who knows? And put it up here. So that would be good too. So there you go.